On the 16th of February this year, we spoke about Noah Donohoe, a 14-year-old boy who went missing in June 2020 and who was found later naked 6 days after in a storm drain in an area of Belfast he didn't even know. On the day he was found, the PSNI released a statement suggesting that there was no indication of foul play even before they had formally identified the boy's body. Since Noah's body was found, his family have been trying to get access to all of the police files surrounding the investigation, but the PSNI have been withholding some of the files and have even gone as far as to get what's called a public interest immunity certificate, which means they can hide the missing files from public view, and is said to be a method that's that's used generally only in exceptional circumstances and rarely used in the case of a missing child. It's said that these certificates are normally only used when case files include information on police intelligence, informers or paramilitaries. Well, a protest was held at the weekend in Belfast city centre at Belfast City Hall, organised by Noah's family after the Northern Ireland Secretary of State, Shailesh Vara, signed off on the public interest immunity certificate. The move from the Secretary of State caused widespread concern and backlash from Noah's family, campaigners, the public, and even some politicians, with the family's lawyer claiming that the move appeared to exacerbate rather than allay deeply held concerns. PSNI abusing their powers YouTube channel and Facebook page owner Paul McCroary and his sons attended the event along with thousands of others. I'll link to his YouTube channel and his Facebook page in the comments, with some people wearing blue and white GAA style shirts with the number 14 on the back representing Noah's age when he died. GAA, I believe, relates to Gaelic football. The crowd called for transparency into the investigation, specifically over the currently hidden files, while many held banners calling for justice for Noah and saying PSNI cover-up. Sinn Féin MP for North Belfast, John Finucane, said that Noah's mother's fight for the answers she deserves is supported by many, while People Before Profit MLA Jerry Carroll claimed that the case had been mishandled. Noah's mother, Fiona Donohoe, spoke at the end of the protest, thanking supporters for their attendance. She said, "We see on our social media every day the support that we have, but to see people come out today, this is Noah's army. We are so grateful to every single person standing here in this heat today for Noah." The protest ended with a minute's silence and the release of doves. Now, the public interest immunity certificate, although has been approved by the Secretary of State, the final decision apparently rests with the coroner in the inquest, Joe McCroary, although the inquest into Noah's death won't be starting until November the 28th. Now, I cannot imagine how the family must be feeling. Losing a child is bad enough, but not being told the details about the disappearance and death is going to leave the family in a state of limbo for the rest of their lives, which I would think would be harder to bear than the loss itself. I hope that Joe McCroary has a heart and a soul and feels the pain that the family is suffering and makes the right choice, because nobody should ever not be allowed to put an incident like this to rest by not knowing and always wondering for the rest of their lives.